Warning. Tigress. Ow. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the SCN on TV podcast for Gotham, Season 2, Episode 20, Unleashed. I'm your host, Dom. With me is John and Nikki.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going.
It's going. It's going.
It's going.
What do you guys think of this episode?
Fantastic.
My
So
initial
good.
reaction was, what?
The ending made me go, what?
I think all this time, like, Selena was talking about Bridget and her friend Bridget and this, and I couldn't quite place who Bridget was. Like, I'd forgotten. And then when she walked in and I saw the burnt mannequins, I was like, Firefly!
My Bridget.
So
Firefly not dead.
I was like, now I remember Bridget.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that part a
Yeah.
little bit. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Bridget. Yeah, that was, I see, and, like, how do you guys feel about Bruce, like, using that to get her to do what he wanted? Because that was a little, I feel like that was a little manipulative on his part, and, like, not cool.
Right, but I think it would have been... He didn't know for sure that she was there. That's
True.
the thing. But I think it would have been even worse if she wasn't there. I mean, it's pretty bad now because she is there, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just... What do you think... is Selena toast? Like...
I don't think so. I think her jacket's gonna save her. Because I think she's gonna... I don't know. I don't think Bridget's gonna... She's gonna, get her a bit, but not go through with it completely. Because
See,
I think Strange has bigger plans for Selena. I think Strange has plans for her.
that's what I'm afraid of, that Strange is going to do something weird to her.
Mm-hmm.
Make her more cat-like or whatever, and
Yeah.
that's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope not, but...
I mean,
Maybe some.
we don't want another Halle Berry Catwoman on our hands. Even though I kind of enjoyed it, just a tiny bit, but that aspect of it was ridiculous.
Is it possible that Selena dies and Strange resurrects her?
Oh, that would
my
be terrible.
God. Why would they do that?
I don't know.
To make Catwoman more unstable than she is? Because she's
I
kind of a nice little girl right now.
Don't do that to my Selena.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think about Selena with her straight hair going on? Like
That was cute.
Straight hair thug cap, I think we have that quite covered, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
It was the first time.
Look.
It was the first time anyway that I remember seeing her with straight hair, and I actually think it looked good on her. So.
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe we'll get more of that in the future, but I did kind of miss the wild curls too, because I don't know. It seemed like that's become so iconic part of her character.
Yeah.
But other iterations of Catwoman, she's got really straight hair. So who knows?
Mhm.
They're experimenting, and I like it. But yeah, when she breaks in, and then earlier on in the episode, we see Nygma coming out of the elevator, and he gets caught, and he goes back into his cell. Well, not into the main cell, but he goes into his own little private cell, and he escapes through the air conditioning vents. And then when we see Selena entering later, I go, she's totally gonna bump into Nygma. And sure enough, she did.
Hilarious. And the thing is, like, the way Nygma reacted was like, what are you doing in here? It wasn't like, oh my god, little girl, I'm gonna kill you. Because, she did kind of play around with Jim, and that's the part of the reason why he's in there. But they work together, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was funny because she was like, you're the forensics guy? And he's all like, you're that girl. Well, you tried to kill Jim Gordon. Well, you tried to sell him out to the police station for money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely very interesting. But Nygma, being as smart as he is, couldn't put the air conditioning vent back normally?
Duh.
Like, really, Nygma? You're supposed to be this very intelligent person that's smarter than everyone else and has to speak in riddles to confuse the fuck out of everybody, but you can't put an air conditioning unit back together?
Nope.
Not even you didn't even take a unit apart. I just mean
It was
the
just
grate.
the vent, yeah.
The vent grate.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess not.
Yes, I mean, being in a place like that, you're not exactly kept sharp. So, I mean, it could have just...
He would have made it out if
You would have, yeah.
if he didn't do that, because they would never have thought, if the vent was perfect in place, they would have never thought he crawled out through there. They would have been like, okay, he broke out again. We just found him out of the cell, and he's out again, so he got out. They wouldn't have been like, oh, well, air conditioning shaft. They've never thought of that before for any of their patients,
Yeah.
It's only become a problem now, so that would have been a thing. He would have been able to escape, but instead, he's caught at the end, dogs, and gets thrown back to who the fuck knows where. But I have a feeling he's going to be taken straight to Doctor Strange.
Yep, the new facility that they've set up that they're transferring everybody to.
Yeah, which is kind of a shame, because we never really got to learn about Indian Hill. They set that up for us last season, and, they keep showing us a little bit, like, all we saw was Azrael being born in this thing, but we haven't seen anything with any of the other patients other than Azrael and Freeze.
And
Firefly.
possible Killer Croc, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Didn't that guy look a little reptilian?
A little crocky, yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't rubber with holes in him, but,
And we caught a hint of the Mad Hatter. So,
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
a lot of people are thinking Indian Hill, they're connecting it to a facility where I think it's just the patients.
Mhm.
And it doesn't matter where the patients go. I mean, they're still going to be experimented on. They're still going to be Indian Hill. Doesn't matter where they are underground.
Yeah.
Or, up in the sky. Who up in the sky? Who knows? Who gives a
It's
crap?
a bird, it's a plane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Would have been cool just to kind of get a little more in depth, I guess. But you're right; it doesn't really matter.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's obviously the logical move for Doctor Strange because he's got to get the hell out of there.
Mhm.
The cops are way too onto him for his own comfort, and
Yeah.
he was smart enough to shred all of his documents, which saved his ass for a little while. But
So do you think he has a tip-off in the GCPD?
probably, if not even higher up than that, in the DA's office or something.
The thing that I am completely shocked with is that Gordon didn't take the bag of shredded documents.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
because they're shredded does
Doesn't
not
mean-
mean you can't put them back together.
This is true. I mean, and plus they're just shredded. It's not like they've been chopped, because some people go to the extreme and shred their papers to itsy bitsy little pieces. They were still in long ass shreds. So I mean,
Yeah,
those are a lot
yeah.
easier to put together.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take time, but
you have enough
awesome.
manpower,
Mm-hmm.
But I can see that, the GCPD also be having a vested interest in catching Azrael probably did not have the spare
Well, that is correct.
personnel.
But Jim Gordon could have done it. He's not on the police force. Someone as determined as he is to put Hugo Strange away, that's the only evidence that he may have.
Make Bruce do it.
Yeah, really. What the hell's he doing lately?
I mean, he's in everybody's fucking business. He might as well be doing that too. At least keep him a little preoccupied so he's not actually stepping on people's toes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they just yelled at Bruce to stop doing police work.
Stop it.
They just yelled at him last episode. So.
It didn't stop him.
Sure it did. He didn't do anything this episode.
He basically got other people into trouble.
Yeah. I mean, he had planned. He was going to go to Arkham, but Selena's like, no. I'm going to do it. They're going to shut this place down if they see Bruce Wayne in there.
Yeah. Were you sneaking into Arkham?
I might be. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, but yeah, it was it's that, and then they're so worried about what Galavan's up to and Azrael. They're going through, and Jim's trying to piece it all together, and he's like, oh, he's looking for this weapon. He's going for the real one. So the only person that he can think of to approach is Tigress, right? So they go bust into Butch's place. Butch is all, is there any security in here? Like, the hell's going on?
Why
Yeah.
does this keep happening?
And he talks to Tabitha and is like, look, we both want the same thing. We want to protect people. We don't want him to get hurt because they're going to kill him. And basically manipulates Tabitha into helping. And she's like, yeah, well, the sword is buried with my grandfather, and let's go grave rob.
I don't know if he was manipulating her, more or less she was trying to play him at the same time. Because, she doesn't seem like a person that would allow to be manipulated. Like, I think she would know the difference.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she was going to get something out of it, and that's why she did it.
Well, she was
I
trying to
feel
get her brother back.
Yeah, she wanted her brother. So.
Okay.
I mean, but again, I think you could call into question her judgment at the time because of like the holy crap, he's not dead. How do I protect him? Like, what do I do? Because does he want to hurt me? Does he remember that I betrayed him? Like, what?
Right, and
where do we stand right now?
When they go get the sword, she could clearly tell, not everything's all right with him, and she clearly knows more about the history of Azrael than anything. She understands, that he really thinks that he's Azrael, and she tries to get through to him, and he remembers part of his old life. Like, he's having the flashbacks. We saw some of that last week when he saw the poster and stuff. Now he put a name to himself. And he remembered his primary objective was to take out Bruce. Mm-hmm. So Tabitha gave him the sword, and he kind of gave it back to her. Just through the chest, stomach, whatever. But
he used the pointy end.
Yeah.
I mean, he remembered her betrayal, so.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. Do you think she's going to pull through?
With Butch and Penguin being right there by her side. I mean, I'm not saying that Penguin's going to be wanting to help her, but I know Butch is. Like, I think Butch, like, pretty much confessed his love to her, like, the same kind of love he had for Fish. And, like, how she made him feel was, like, the same way that Fish made him feel, kind of thing. So, I mean, he's definitely going to do something. I don't know if Penguin's going to join the party, but they seem to be a pair again.
Yeah, I mean, Butch was obviously very protective of Tabitha because, like,
yes,
legitimately does love her.
Yes,
which is nice, and I think that's very sweet. I don't know how much him and Penguin are going to be working together anymore because he's definitely not going to want to work under Penguin. That's for damn sure. And he's not going to want Penguin working for him because he's so fucking crazy. So. I don't know what that relationship's going to be like, but they most certainly this time had a common enemy that needed.
Right. Well, Nikki brought up he confessed his love to Tabitha, just like Fish. What happens when Fish comes back?
Right. Because
I don't think she's going to be Fish. I mean, like, she's not going to have reciprocated. Like, she's not going to, like, love him the way.
But he's going to.
Until he sees how nutso she's going to be.
Should I mention the do you guys don't see the previews when you watch it?
I know that Fish will be back next episode.
Right, but she said I don't know if I should talk about it now or wait till the end.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, because she said in the preview, she said, like, literally to, like, assumingly to Hugo Strange, like, I know exactly who I am. I'm Fish Mooney, and I'm not taking any of your shit. Was essentially what she said. It's like, she knows who the fuck she is.
Right.
Awesome.
So, we won't be dealing with the same, like, Galavan Azrael stuff, I gather.
Like, no Firefly brainwashing either, right?
It seems like she's like, no, I'm gonna leave.
So, it's like a step up from Victor. Like, Victor still knows who he is. He's just a little still confused with how he got to that point, whereas Fish knows.
Fish is like, yeah, I'm Fish Mooney.
Awesome.
And you aren't going to tell me what to do.
which kind of
I
opens
can't wait.
the door for other people, like
Jada. Okay, I'm done.
which kind of opens the door for people like Jerome to come back with their memories and not be a completely different character, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that has promise.
I mean, a lot of people are like, "Oh, stop! Don't give the Joker an origin." I think having this origin makes him a great Joker. I mean,
The Joker is
so good.
has not gone without an origin story up to this point. Like, people can't, like, there's been other tellings of the Joker that have had complete origins. So the certain tellings of the Joker has no origin, but there are tellings of it that does. So I see nothing wrong with this.
And not always a name, but like he existed as someone else before the Joker. You know, that's always been a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's.
And
people, heard a lot of people complaining.
People really quickly forget about the first Batman movie. Jack Napier, right? Was that what was his name?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Was that his name in that? I don't remember.
I don't remember, but he had an origin story in the first Batman movie.
Yeah, wasn't he a mobster or something?
And then, you know, he fell into the chemical plant, you know.
Yeah, that's been a pretty consistent theme of like falling into like a vat of weird chemicals and then turning into whatever. But like even in the most like I'm going to reference it again because it's the only comic series I've really steadily read is the New 52 is like he was a leader of the Red Hood gang,
right?
And he fell into a vat of liquid and turned into the Joker. I mean, Bruce never actually figured out who he was, but you still know where he came from, and like he was getting close. That's the thing. He knew he was like a middle class like business suit office worker kind of guy, but he didn't know much else besides that. And really, that was the point of the Red Hood gang was that they were all anonymous, so like they couldn't. The whole deal was they all had dirt on each other, so they couldn't. This one's family was threatened, and this one's mother and whatever, and they couldn't not do what they were told. But
right,
I don't know. He was Red Hood 1, and he wore a glass dome for a head. Very strange.
Yeah. So, I'm not against the origin of this. I think it'd be great. Like getting Fish back is going to be fantastic. I'm really excited for Firefly. There's just a whole lot of stuff that's going on. But I think the thing that stole the show this episode was Penguin and Butch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The cheesy entrance, music reminded me back to the Power Rangers. Like, you remember Bulk and Skull had their own theme song every time they were on. Like, I need this song like in their appearances every time they walk in for something.
Just gonna say it. I think Penguin and Butch blew me away.
What did we do?
That just happened.
Oh, God.
Does your heart hurt a little bit?
No.
My kidney shut down.
No, my.
Your kidney.
I'm trying to start them back up, but it's not easy.
But I can't forget about Alfred. I mean, Alfred and Galvan. That was a good fight scene.
That was pretty awesome.
I mean, the whole thing with Galvan coming into Wayne Manor and everything, and I know we mentioned in the pilot that it's the same mansion as the one in Batman Forever. Well, the garage that they used in this episode is the exact same one from Batman Forever. So it's got to be the actual garage that is attached to that building that they're filming in, and I'm curious if the house itself, like some of the interior scenes that we're seeing, are actually part of the house. I think the only one that is not is the library area that they spend most of the time in, because I'm pretty sure the fireplace doesn't move in the set, in that house.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only actual set piece. I think everything else, and that's probably why we don't see a lot of the other rooms, is because they're shooting on location for those, as opposed to their one set room.
Yeah.
So But yeah, it was the exact same garage from Batman Forever, and just watching Bruce get into that car and run him over was fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
So
I didn't know
that was
what to
cool.
expect. I didn't know that. He's in his, I thought he was just gonna hide in one of the cars. I underestimated Bruce, definitely.
yeah, the shoes, taking the shoes off was a great little tactic of his. He's very
Oh, yeah.
very clever.
He is.
So
I
And
didn't
Alfred
pay
just kicked
attention
ass.
to see if he was wearing shoes at the end, like if they kept the continuity correct. It may not have actually
Yeah.
panned down to his feet. Who knows?
yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, anyway,
It was
Alfred
pretty dark.
badass. Yeah, yeah. But just Alfred's line is like, I slowed him down, didn't I?
You did.
No,
You
you
did,
did, man.
Alfred.
I mean, he was throwing Jim around like a rag doll before. I'm surprised Alfred like held up that well, but I guess he knows his way around a sword.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he is British. I think that's a requirement to being British, is you know how to wield the saber.
yeah. So, what do you guys expect going into the next episode with Firefly running around and Fish?
Well, first I have to scrape Galavan up off the ground.
Do they?
'Cause
Yeah.
God, did he blow up?
They
Just in many, many pieces.
don't they have like a landscaper to do that?
Yeah. Groundskeeper, would you please get the brain giblets off the drive now? Very good, thank you.
Giblets.
I mean, but like before we go back to Firefly or whatever, doesn't it suck that they already blew up Azrael?
It
Like,
does.
I wanted more.
He's immortal.
Not the Galavan
Not
Azrael.
blowy uppy immortal.
Well,
But
No.
yes, not Galavan, but
another Azrael may rise.
yes, I can
Yeah.
guarantee it.
Yeah, he's gonna hear about an imposter that, foiled his name, and then, he's gonna be like, bitches, no! And he's gonna come and show people who the real Azrael is.
What if it's Tabitha? What if something happens to Tabitha?
That would
She's
be-
out cold right now.
That'd be interesting. I would
Like-
really enjoy that.
That'd be
That'd be
crazy.
cool.
Yeah,
That's a nice twist.
It's the only other character we have in the tie to Saint Dumas, so
it's true.
Mm-hmm.
that'd be cool.
Get a gender swap female Azrael.
I'd be fine with that.
We thought Fish was gonna be a gender swap Joker. We were hoping for that. I mean, it's still possible, actually.
The way this show's going, yeah, yeah. I mean, it could.
I mean, we were talking recently about how the first time that the show had really strayed from its roots and stuff was Mr. Freeze, and that's not true, because this episode just reminded me they gender swap Firefly. So they've done it before.
Yeah.
We were thinking maybe the female Firefly was like the prototype, and maybe one of her brothers or something was going to come back to be the actual Firefly, but we never really just sat there and been like, okay, well, we can just accept that female Firefly is Firefly. Like, we never really thought of that, because they had been so close to the comics up until that point.
Yeah.
So,
No, you're right. I mean, and I'm excited to see if her and Freeze will work together and be like the Fire and Ice twins.
yeah. It'll
that
parallel
correct?
what's going on the other DC show, Legends of Tomorrow, where they got
Snart and Mick,
Captain Cold and Firestorm, being Fire and Ice brothers.
not Firestorm.
What's
Heatwave.
Heatwave? Yeah, Heatwave and Captain Cold. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
So-
cool. Like, I can see them doing like crazy tandem attacks where he freezes him and she melts him into a puddle of nothing. It'll be awesome. They'll be like the sisters from Ocarina of Time.
Or he'll like burn them, and they'll be complaining, "Oh my God, it hurt!" And she'll just freeze them and crack them, thaw them out a little bit.
Yeah.
Put the fire out.
Okay.
Just don't use the mirror shield against them.
You guys have anything else for this episode?
Killer Croc is real.
Yeah.
It's looking to be
That's
so.
all.
He looks very vicious and green-eyed, yellow-eyed monster.
One final thing I wanted to mention was with the commissioner, captain, whatever, out of commission for the time being. We had... I didn't mean it as a pun, but as I was saying it, I didn't have another word to fill it in.
I can't stop!
Yeah, that's why I said it so disheartened. I was just like, commission. But Gordon not being part of the GCPD, we get to see Bullock stand up and deliver an actual speech, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you think
Motivated me. I wanted to put in a job application to the GCPD after that speech.
Do you think Bullock's going to be the next captain? I mean, he's not going to be commish, but he's going to be the next before Jim.
I could see him be at least acting while...
Yeah, an acting captain.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cute.
That would be really funny.
I don't think he can handle the stress, to be honest. It'll be interesting.
No.
But while Barnes is laid up, he is the most senior detective as far as we know.
Did they say anything about Barnes? Is he alive still?
That he's just out.
He's just in recovery.
Yeah.
So.
That he's just...
So he's alive.
He's alive.
Okay.
He's alive. He's not dead.
Excellent. All right. The next episode, is called... I lost the title.
Legion of Horribles.
Is that? I guess so. I don't...
Sure.
Is it called the Legion of Horribles? I think it is.
It might be.
Oh, maybe it's Unleashed or something?
No, this was Unleashed.
Yeah. This is Unleashed, then...
I'm looking it up.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it is called
It was a Legion of
Horribles.
Horribles. Yay!
Okay. Hugo Strange welcomes a familiar face to Gotham after he resurrects Fish Mooney in Indian Hill. Later, Bruce discovers a friend is in danger and teams up with Gordon, Alfred, and Lucius while uncovering more of Strange's experiments.
He's gonna save Selina.
Yeah, he's gonna save Selina. He's gonna beat the Mad Hatter, and maybe a crocodile dude.
Crocodile Dundee. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think that's our show. John, where can the people find you?
You can find me wanting to grow scales really badly at No More on Twitter. Because I want to be Killer Croc when I grow up.
Oh. That's not weird.
Selena Kyle lookalike, where can the people find you?
I mean, Selena looks like her.
Yes.
Damn it.
Selena, you gotta put your glasses on top of your hat, though.
You can find me at Twitter at LadyVenom24, LadyYVENOM24.
You can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM. There you go. There you go. You can find us all on Facebook, Gmail, G+,
I have no eyes.
Twitter, and right here on YouTube at /ASOTV podcast for some more podcasts or some of your favorite TV shows, movies, and games. Until next week. See you guys later.
More things will happen.
With Fish Mooney.
Yay! With the fishes and the moonies, and maybe other things too.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Crocs.
And Crocs.
Not the shoes.
Yes, the shoes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what the guy's turning into. Killer Crocs.
Mario Batali's gonna have a fucking field day.
You put your foot into his mouth and you lose it.